Yo, what up, y'all? You were tuned in to a brand new episode of Behind the Baller podcast. This is episode 110. We are live and direct from San Diego, California. This is just a very unorthodox way of me recording. I can't explain to you what I'm looking at right now. I know some of you guys be like, that's why you need video. But I'm currently in an Airbnb in San Diego. Ryder is about 3 feet away from me, and there's a ton of rooms in this house, but there are other kids, my family, nobody that's not in my family, but there's my brother-in-law's kid. There's a lot of weird things going on. I'm recording late night because can't do it in the morning because of what's going on here and where I'm at, and I got a lot of emotions going through my head, and this is just crazy. In 110 episodes, I've never recorded in a fucking room like this or nothing. But anyways, it is what it is, and the Dust Brothers do magic with the sound. That's why we got that HD museum quality sound with Behind the Baller podcast. By the way, I'm so sorry. I am your host, Ben Baller, aka the Korean John Cusack, aka the Forrest Gump of hip hop, all that shit. Yeah, man. I'm not whispering or anything. Ryder's a really heavy sleeper. It's just, I'm worn out. I went to the motherfucking San Diego Zoo early this morning. In that motherfucking zoo, you could walk 25, 30 miles easily. And with 4 kids, it ain't fun. I'm going to tell you that right now. Anyways, we'll get into that later. When I started the last podcast, I had to talk about Jacob Blake. Any person, I mean, how the fuck? Again, man, people say, hey, man, you're brainwashed. You see things a certain way. Okay. It may not be as easy as seeing red and blue. And to some people, even still, it might not be red. Someone might say, oh, that's orange. Someone might see blue, like, oh, it's purple. And this is art. You know what? Fuck that. What am I talking about? It's not as easy as black and white. To me, it is, though. So when you watch that video of Jacob Blake getting shot 7 times in his back, look, I didn't see no knife. I watched the video 45 times, and they're saying he did have a knife for sure. Boom. Hey, man, they've showed like 3 videos in the last 48 hours of white guys yielding knives, coming at police officers, and not been shot once. One in Australia, there's one somewhere else. Bottom line is, man, this is fucking crazy. And look, I hate when people say, stop resisting. Again, when I hear the police say that shit, it makes me want to break things. Because I've been in that position before. I'm like, no, motherfucker, the cuffs are tight. They're supposed to be tight. I get it. Listen, dog, fucking calm down. We can't calm down. We have too many fucking idiots like you who are running the streets. Idiots like me. Okay. All right, listen, police officer. Yeah, how much have you done for society? You keep order. You don't do keep order. You're fucking wasting people's time, man. Go out there and catch real criminals. This man allegedly was breaking up a fight, but from real reports, he was involved in an altercation that he was trying to peacefully stop. This man had 3 young children in the car. He posed no threat. What was he going to do? Turn around and throw the knife? Okay, cool. That's what a taser's for. But again, this has all been talked about in the last 3 days. Like, people are exhausted speaking about this shit now. Okay? It was videotaped, thank God. And they finally released the name of the police officer. I forgot what the fuck TMZ did. That's not even fucking important to me. What's important is justice needs to happen. Okay? Meaning that cop needs to go to jail for the rest of his life. The other 2 people or other 2 cops that are with them, they need to go to jail for 25 years minimum. They all need to get the Wonder Bread bag treatment, no olive oil. All right. Now, there's been obviously rioting, protests, all kinds of shit in Wisconsin. And what's crazy is 2 nights ago, there's like crazy rioting going on over there. And this little 17-year-old kid, Kyle Rittenhouse, 17 years old, is shooting motherfuckers. Thinks this is COD, thinks this is fucking Fortnite or some shit. He has a fully auto AR-15. This kid is 17 years old from Illinois. Went across state lines, went to fucking Wisconsin, and literally start lighting fools up. See the videos everywhere, okay? He ended up murdering 2 people. Then what's mind-blowing is he murders the people. You see him shooting motherfucker dead point blank range with his fucking AK, with his AR. And he's walking in front of fucking full-blown riot cops carrying the gun in the air with his hands up. He's obviously a little kid. He looks like a fucking little kid. Police officers got to have some decent eyesight, right? You got to take fucking tests and everything. Your eyesight's got to be 20/20. If not, then fucking 20/20 with the glasses on. You see 2 tanks go by, or like military vehicles, style vehicles, and then you see like 2 police cars. He is walking by all of them, and they say, "Hey, was there anybody shot down there? Someone hurt?" And he goes, "Yeah." He's pointing at him. He has his hands in the air with a fucking huge assault rifle, and they don't do shit. They don't stop him, nothing. He flees. He's gone. They finally get him 2 days later, or whatever, or a day and a half later. He gets arrested. All right. They obviously, motherfuckers on the internet, they find his info. They go to his Facebook page. He's a Trump supporter. He is sitting in the audience at the last Trump rally, whatever. He's a Blue Lives Matter supporter, but he's 17 years old. How the fuck did he have access to a semi-automatic, fully automatic AR-15? And then he crossed state lines with this shit. It's an 18-year-old. The law is 18 and over, and it is an open carry state. Okay, but again, Kyle Rittenhouse is arrested now. There should be no bail, no motherfucking remand, no nothing. This motherfucker needs to sit in that jail for the rest of his life. I don't know if he's going to shave his head and join the Aryan Nation, but someone need to get it, dude. He needs more than the Wonder Bread Bragg treatment. He needs some whole other shit. He need to be washing people's drawers for the next fucking 30, 40 years. He needs, man, going back, this ain't even political, but there's conspiracy theories they're saying, and I say conspiracy because I'm not sure about it, but they're saying that this was politically, fueled on the police officer's side and everything. And it's just like, the fuck? And it's like, I've been through parts of Wisconsin. Even when I went to the Green Bay game, look, man, the people are the nicest people in Green Bay. But when we left Green Bay, because I couldn't fly out of Green Bay, I flew into Green Bay, couldn't fly out of Green Bay. And I drove like 45 minutes out, and you go through Wisconsin. I've been to Milwaukee and shit, whatever. But you start to see like, okay, this is an open carry state. I'm seeing like driving down the highway. You see, rifle stores and this, that, and the third. And by the way, we're going to get into, actually don't get into it now. You know what? For those of you who don't know, there's a shortage of ammunition right now. And there could possibly be a shortage of ammunition for the next 3 or 4 years. So I told you guys from before, be nice to have a gun, right? Now, if you couldn't and this country didn't, whatever, boom, cool, I'm cool with it. But the fact of the matter is, I do have them because I'm legal to have them, and I have a shitload of ammunition. And with that said, you know what? I got to give a fucking shout out to my boy Sean Donnelly. He owns Fowler Gun Room in Orange, California. And you know what? I'm not even going to fucking sugarcoat it or nothing. I'm almost positive that Sean is a Republican. Is he a Trump supporter? I don't know. He is a friend of mine, and we never got into politics. There's some people I have gotten into it with, and I do know that there are a lot of Republicans in Orange County. It's a more Republican-based county for sure. It's always been a red county, and OC's been that way. In fact, down here in San Diego, it's fucking crazy. I went to go get some groceries so that we could barbecue and have breakfast and lunch and everything. I get to fucking Ralph's, and there's a fucking mini Trump rally going on with 17 people outside the goddamn market, and they're doing a recall Gavin Newsom poll or fucking, I don't know what the fuck it was. And I was like, nah, man, I live in fucking Nevada, dog. So I'm not registered to vote in California. I'm supposed to know what to talk to dude. The dude walked up to me and touched my arm and said, brother, we're out here fighting for your rights. Take that mask off. And I was like, hey, homeboy, check this out, dog. I don't even know you. You need to back the fuck up off me. Don't touch me, bro. You don't know me. You get fucked up. Those were literally pretty much verbatim what I said. And the dude who's wearing an American shirt, wearing a MAGA hat, he says to me, he goes, I love you, brother. And I just want to let you know that we're fighting for your rights. You shouldn't have to wear this mask. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm going to get the fuck out of my face, man. Anyways, going back. There's a lot of crazy shit going on out here. Back to Sean. Sean listens to the show here and there. The dude has helped me out. I have never heard him put out any kind of propaganda about anything and whatever. Some people believe what they believe in. It's the ones that are going out and spreading all the crazy shit, all the fucking QAnon shit and fucking, I don't even know, the fucking Pizzagate and all the bullshit, man. Like all the shit without any, talking about the fucking pandemic shit. It's like, yo, everything you've posted has been debunked. It's all bullshit. Okay, going back. If you need a gun, I've been to a lot of gun stores in the last few months, and I have to say Fowler Gun Room is always kept stocked. They're well stocked. And again, I'm making assumptions. I don't know. I just know that they have always taken care of me when it comes to a firearm. I've gotten some rare firearms from Sean. He is a solid dude. We, on family levels, on marriage, on a lot of different things, good dude. But yeah, anyways, going back, there's supposed to be a shortage of fucking ammunition. I have, well over 8,000 rounds of ammo. I'm good. I ain't tripping. Now, if people say, why? You never motherfucking know. That's why. I'm not selling it. I'm not out there reselling, not hoarding it for other reasons other than, hey man, who fucking knows? With 2020, the way it's going right now, who fucking knows? All right. I have Lysol. Some days I use half an entire fucking can a day. Sometimes it takes me a week and a half to finish a can. I'm just getting what I can just to make sure that everything's good in my home. So now, I don't really have much to say about the RNC. I didn't watch it. Obviously, I don't think a lot of people did. No matter what the fuck, people could say what they want to. All I know is I did see Donald Trump Jr. speak. And let me say something. This motherfucker was high as fuck. Coming from a dude who's done every fucking drug except inject heroin in my arm. I have done everything. This motherfucker was glossy-eyed, peanut butter mouth like a motherfucker. And, yo, he just sounded crazy. And I can't fuck with dude. Now, I know some of you people were making memes of Kimberly, Guilfoyle. And I've already said, look, out of due to respect to my boy Tony, who is her only brother, her only family member. That's my boy. That's his fucking sister. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it's to say love. So out of respect, really to tell you the truth, man, I got nothing to say about her and everything else. And to tell you the truth, I don't know her well enough to say anything anyway. I could just only judge. Now, do I know Donald Trump Jr.? No, man, he's subject for criticism and all that shit, though. So, period. It's just weird, man. The motherfuckers was charged up and cool. But, like, who really is, Trump's real demographic? It's like all these old fucks. Like, Hershel Walker, really? Like, I used to fuck with dude, because obviously I'm old school football player, right? And he was a beast. But like for him to say some of the crazy shit. Now, when Mike Tyson said what he had to say, he said what he had to say. He was articulate about it. Boom. He broke it down. When nobody fucked with him, when everyone, even the black community was like, fuck you, boom. Hey, man, he had put some bread in his pocket, helped him out. Boom. He was cool. Reached out. All right, I get it. All right. Hershel Walker, to defend that man like that, man, bro, you on some other shit. Dana White, look, man, I never really fucked with Dana White from the beginning. I never fucked with the UFC from the beginning. But he made a public statement. Yeah, look, I don't give a fuck what people say about me. Good for you. I don't really care what people think. I don't care about the critics. I'll ignore them, blah, blah, blah. But I'm excited to speak on behalf of my friend at the RNC. Look, man, Dana White, you're trash, bro. And I'm telling you right now, it's not about being canceled or anything. It's just like, yo, of course you have a ton of overseas fighters in the MMA. And, there's here and there. And there are some black and colored people. But I just think a lot of motherfuckers are back. Yo, man, I don't know. Man, again, you got to put morals over money. And people say, oh, it's easier for you to say that. You live in this. Man, shut the fuck up. Motherfucker, I know where I came from. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard to get where I'm at. It took decades to get where I'm at. Of course, I get different rights. I get different things. I get different perks because I worked to get there. And I'm going to work to stay where I'm at right now. But I don't know, man. I'm just hoping a lot of the young people show out. There's a lot of speculation that the polls are bad and Biden is down in the polls and blah, blah, whatever. Look, man, I really think that, again, I'm not necessarily agreeing on Biden or anything else. It's just, what do you want? Do you want to eat diarrhea and eat feces? Or would you rather drink some piss? Okay, drink some piss is obviously Biden, right? And Kamala Harris. Or do you want to eat some vomit, shit, and fucking diarrhea, which is fucking Trump and Pence? And that's just what it comes down to. And I really think that we're going to be triumphant. And when I say triumphant, I say we, I mean anybody that beats Trump, whether it be motherfucking Richie Rich or motherfucking Snoopy. I don't give a fuck who the fuck it is. It could be Chris Paul. Chris Paul right now is more fucking, qualified to be the president of the United States of America than Donald Trump is. And if you look at, fuck the civil unrest, fuck everything else. You could just talk about the coronavirus, which I'm not going to. We could talk about, oh, I had the greatest economy for it. This motherfucker, you could have stopped all of that shit. All right. The economy is to shit right now. Okay. Capital fucking One just emailed me yesterday saying that, oh, you know what? We are going to lower and decrease your credit line limit from $40,000 to $10,000. So they decreased me 3/4. And they did a lot. My father-in-law got decreased from $15,000 to $5,000. My assistant had a $15,000 limit. They dropped him down to $5,000. And a bunch of people hit me when I tweeted about that. And you know what they're getting ready for? They're getting for massive debt in 2021. So motherfuckers just got to be, you got to be smart. You can't fucking buy stupid, dumb shit. Or, I don't really know what to say. But more so, I never, ever fucked my credit off. My credit for the last 3 or 4 years has been impeccable. My history and credit with Capital One has been impeccable. So it's kind of depressing. And, it bums me out for a little, to a certain extent. But real quick, going back, I noticed something. I was writing my notes. Herman Cain, he was on some memes. A lot of people didn't know who he was. There was a couple memes that were going around 5-6 years ago. But this dude literally died. This is a black man in the Republican Party who died and literally died for Donald Trump. This motherfucker went to the Trump rally in Oklahoma, got COVID, and died. I have not heard one mention, and I've researched. If someone finds something where they mention him in the RNC, please let me know. They ain't mentioned this man once. Okay, now going back to Chris Paul, I was going to have a little sports talk in here and there. You know what? There's not really much to talk about sports. Okay, and first of all, I got nothing to say about the NFL right now because there's nothing to talk about. Jadeveon was supposed to make a fucking announcement. Who fucking knows? There's so much bullshit going on. Maybe it's not the right time for him. Maybe it is. I don't fucking know what's going through that dude's head. But I will say this. Baseball is on pause right now. Obviously, last night, the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds, they stopped the game because obviously what's going on in Wisconsin. So Milwaukee's like, fuck this. We need racial fucking equality. All right, this injustice shit's got to stop and all that and everything else. And the Dodgers, they stopped. Mookie Betts is like, fuck this shit, I ain't playing, whatever. But I said Chris Paul because Chris Paul has been a really good leader of the NBA PA, which is the, National Basketball Association's player association. So he runs that. And, they had a meeting and blah, 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 whatever. And if we talk about a couple of days ago, because obviously, the show dropped on Monday, and then the Lakers game happened, and the Lakers washed the fuck out of the Blazers. And then Damian Lillard was supposed to be out, and he wasn't supposed to play in game fucking 5. And obviously Lakers are up. They about to close this bitch out. They ain't even playing no more. And Damian was fucking, obviously out for injury, and it was just a wrap. It was over. And you know what happens? The Lakers, first it was Milwaukee Bucks. They said, we're boycotting the game. We're not playing this game. Fuck this shit. We need justice, the whole 9. And then the fucking Lakers came out and said, fuck this, we ain't playing. Then OKC came out with, we ain't playing, boom. And they had a big meeting. And the Lakers and Clippers said, fuck this, we're boycotting the season. We ain't even gonna play no more. So now, look, I know as of recently, as of like the last hour, they said, oh, it's not definite. They had just said that, look, man, I don't see LeBron coming back. All right, and this is a big fucking statement. And he has the most to lose. He potentially has his 4th ring, and he may not get a ring next year. Man, he's getting old, real talk. So you never know what the fuck is going to happen. I know he said he's going to stay until his son Bronny gets drafted into the leagues and hopefully go to the same team. And I'm sure he'll make that happen, which is a dream. Cool. Look, man, I've said what I've said in the past. Look, dude is really on some leadership shit, and I can't hate on that. But he has the most to lose. For him to boycott this, it's really bullshit. I don't want to hear anybody saying shut up and dribble. And all you know is about basketball. And people tell me, oh, you're just a jeweler. Motherfucker, I'm so much more than a jeweler. Like, jewelry is like the least that I know about several things. All right? I'm not in the car business. I know more about cars than most people do. I know more about sports than I do about jewelry. The best fucking jeweler in the world. That's not even up for discussion. You know what I'm saying? I say no all the time, like I said. But anyways, going on, I've played the game. You know, a lot of people say they know the game, and cool, some of them really do. And I'm not saying that. It is a different experience when you've played past high school football and basketball, when you've played at a collegiate level and you actually played a down, actually played a minute, you know, you actually scored, things like that going on. I think the boycott, it sucks, right, for the fucking fans and everyone else. But you know what, man? Fuck it. This shit's too important. That Jacob Blake shit, man. Look, man, my man is paralyzed from the legs down. That's almost worse than him dying. He's got to suffer and all this shit. His kids are traumatized for the rest of their lives. Like, they're going to, that shit's going to give them PTSD. It's going to give them anxiety. It's going to fuck them up. You think they're going to look at cops and be the same way? My kids are scared of the cops. I never taught them to be scared of the cops. It's just some weirdo shit. Like how kids love fucking Ronald McDonald, Mickey Mouse, and, you know, Barney, whatever. It's just some weird shit. I grew up, you know, not liking the police. And I don't fuck with the police today, yesterday, last month, last year, tomorrow. And, you know, a lot of shit is going to go down if these motherfuckers aren't fucking prosecuted and there's just not some major change. So, you know, NBA is done. I mean, for this season, pretty much. I don't see it. And if the Lakers and Clippers really don't play, who the fuck is, they have the best fucking, you know, you're talking about 3 of the 5 biggest fucking NBA stars in the entire league, right? So yeah, that shit ain't happening. But anyways, oh yeah, you know what? Marcus Morris. You a bitch ass hoe, homie. Straight up. You a punk ass bitch. There ain't no coincidence, ain't no, oh, this just happened here and there. Bro, you're a dirty motherfucker, period. All right? And for you to fucking step on Luka's fucking hurt ankle like that, that's just some real, that ain't even, man, you just a piece of shit. Straight up. But look, again, debt is inevitable because people are out of jobs, people are out of work, and every fucking week there's like 1 million, it's like a new 1 million people looking for jobs. And, you know, if you don't have any security, you don't have credit, you don't have nothing, look, man, it better be the time you fucking start getting some credit. I'm hearing some people have got their credit limits increased in certain things. I don't know, man. There are good ways to do this. And I have a special guest who came back, my boy Rob, aka at Ballin', and we're gonna get into a little bit of credit talk. And there are some fucking amazing things that I didn't know about regarding bankruptcies and certain things and how they're doing this. Yo, he's about to come on the show right now. So Miles, can you throw a little music on? Yeah, that's my boy at Lakey Inspired. We'll be right back to discuss this credit situation. All right, y'all. Hey guys, listen. Good health starts with good habits. Quip makes it easy by delivering all the oral care essentials you need to brush and floss better. The Quip electric toothbrush has timed sonic vibrations with 30-second pulses to guide a dentist-recommended 2-minute routine, and there's even a sized-down version designed for kids. Paired with Quip's anti-cavity toothpaste in mint or watermelon, you get all the ingredients teeth actually need, and none that they don't. Quip brush head, toothpaste, and floss refills are automatically delivered on a dentist-recommended schedule every 3 months for just $5 each. A friendly reminder when it's time for a refresh and to stay committed to your oral health. And shipping is free. Join over 3 million happy customers and practice good oral care easily and affordably with Quip, starting at $25. And if you go to getquip.com/baller right now, you'll get your first refill for free. That's your first refill at getquip.com/baller. It's spelled QUIP.com/baller. All right, Quip, the Good Habits Company. Yo, we got my boy Rob at Ballin on the show again. You know what I'm saying? And we was talking about credit last time, and obviously we're going to talk about the importance of credit this time.
Yeah, of course.
What's good,
It's a
Rob?
fucked up situation, but it's good. No, everything's good, man. It's good to catch up with you. I know we've been chopping it up a lot.
Hey, real quick, why don't you tell the people again what you do?
Yeah, so I am the business manager for NFL athletes. So what I do is I do their contracts, brand deals, off the field deals, and I work with about 85 NFL athletes.
And do any of your players use this credit fixing agency? What the fuck do you call it?
Yeah. It's credit building. It used to be called credit repair, but it's credit building. Yeah, and talking about that, I actually had a player. He was a rookie this last year. He actually played for a big time school. I could say his school, but his school was Clemson. But he had some derogatories on his credit from like college, just fucked up shit. I mean, think about it. When you're 19, 20 years old, you don't really worry about that shit. You're like, oh, fuck that Domino's payment or whatever. And he actually went through the credit building, and literally he had about 7 or 8 derogatories on there. And in the first round, within 21 days, 6 of them got taken off, and his points went up. I think it was like 80 points on
Oh,
his credit.
nice.
So, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, he's getting into a little money and now realizing that credit's a thing because, I mean, you don't want to waste your money just because you have it, right?
Nah, of course not.
High interest rate shit. So yeah, no, it definitely helped him out. So
I just actually got a car loan 3 weeks ago.
I seen that. That shit was baller.
Yeah, I just barely showed the car recently, but the way that this lease works is totally different because of the high dollar amount. Nobody's even giving a loan for 20, 50 grand anymore, let alone this is $1 million car. So, it's just, things are going on. But anyways, you have to have 800. They wouldn't even think about it. On top of that, on top of tax returns, on top of financials, on top of everything. But I noticed literally 2 weeks after I got the car, my credit scores dropped 39 points across the board. And that's because it's a new loan. It's also because, there was inquiries, blah, blah. Really, it's not a big deal. Literally in another month, that should jump up fucking 50 points. I ain't tripping. But real quick, I know that, might be personal, but I feel like, look, I tell people all the time, my score jumped anywhere between a 750 and an 805, and it is what it is. But I didn't ask you last time, bro. What is your credit score?
So mine is actually a 717. So I'm over 700.
Oh yeah,
But
you good.
yeah, I'm straight. But I mean, I was in the sixes before, and it's funny you talk about that because I think last time we chopped it up about getting a car. I went to go get a car, and I think this had to be 2 months ago. It was right before our last call, and my credit came up. I thought I was chill, and I had a fucking derogatory on there, and
For what?
yeah. No, bro, it was like for $122 too. It was some bullshit. It was like some pest control thing that shit. I didn't even know
Jesus
I
Christ.
had pest. I didn't even know I had pest control. So I called up this company and stuff, and I said, because one of the things is, with credit repair companies is like, do they really do what they're going to say? So I'm like, all right, let me give these guys a shot. So literally I sent in my information. It was all done online, so it was super easy. I didn't even talk to anybody. And it was like 20 days, it was off, and I was amazed, but you don't check your credit all the time. You
I mean,
don't
I
know
check. I
what's
check
on
it all the
there.
time.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
I do. I'm
you're
just saying.
buying, yeah. When you were 19 or 20 or in your 30s, that was a fuck off,
Dude, there's
so.
people who don't check it. I'm just saying I check it literally every few days. Sometimes depending on what I'm doing. But again, because of COVID, a lot of credit card companies are canceling people's credit lines. It's a lot harder to get a credit right now. There's a lot of fraud going on right now because of
Right.
what's going on. Real quick, man, why don't you tell people a little bit about this service and the name of it, and then I have some questions I want to ask you.
Yeah, of course. So the website that they can go to, Ben, because I had something set up for your followers, your listeners.
Yeah.
So they can go to www.repairtruecredit.com/Ben Baller.
Okay. So www.repairtruecredit.com/Ben Baller, correct?
Yep, that's
Okay.
it.
Okay. So how long have they been in business? How effective are they?
Yeah. So these guys have been doing this for about 11 years now. And it's basically, this is what they do. They get it done fast. One of the things that I asked them, before I proceeded and before I put my NFL guys in. I'm throwing celebrities and stuff to these guys. I want to make sure because my name's on the line, right? So, one of the great thing about it is they say once it's off, it stays off. And I said, well, are you sure? Because other credit rate companies, they'll pop up 6 months later and you're like, oh, fuck, so you're still worrying about it either way. Well, with them, they actually seal it with the courts. And that's huge. And the reason why, I say that this company does their background is because they're so into knowing the laws. They're so into knowing how to write to these credit report agencies to get things taken off, and they seal it with the courts. So once it's off, bro. So that right there it impressed me a lot.
God damn. So let me ask you a question, man. Are credit reporting agencies part of the government?
That was, bro. That's exactly what I thought. I thought it was like something part of the government. No, they're an actual company. So credit reporters are the agencies like Equifax, TransUnion, and shit, I can't remember, Experian. They're companies. They're not backed by the government at all. So they're actual companies, just like, a company that you go.
Like Walmart, whatever.
Yeah, like Walmart. Yeah, like fucking Macy's. Yeah, they're an actual company. So I always thought that shit. I was like, oh fuck, they this and that. No, they're companies.
So what's the pricing difference between Repair True Credit and compared to like other credit building companies and stuff?
Yeah, so they work a little differently. So basically, with other credit repair companies, they'll charge you like $99 or $149 a month, and just keep you on that monthly payment and just drag you and drag you and drag you. This company charges a one-time fee to basically just sweep your credit, sweep your derogatories off your thing. So that's one of the things I liked also, is because it's like, okay, you're going to drag these guys on for 12 months and then finally maybe something will get taken off and then, jump back on your credit report. So that's one thing that really differentiates or separates them from other credit reporting agencies. It's just a one-time fee compared to that monthly, neck you got to put up.
Well, okay, so let's just get into it real quick. So what's the average price for like a regular Joe Schmo that's walking in there that doesn't have the Ben Baller plug? Like, what does he charge for a credit sweep?
Oh, you're at least looking at $2,500.
Okay.
And yeah.
And what's the behind the baller price?
Yeah, so you guys, your listeners, we've arranged to do it for 1,000, so $1,500 off.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, come on, bro. Think about it. It's like $1,000 compared to an extra like $150 on your car loan. Times that by 5 years. That's.
Oh, there's other things too, though. Think about it. If you really do need to get a house, and it is harder to get a home now, so why not be on the upper echelon of, credit scores and.
Yeah, just think about refinancing. Look at the interest rates right now. They're
bro,
virtually nothing.
I'm about to refinance for fucking like 1.5%, bro.
Yeah, check that out. And if your credit was shitty, dude, you'd be paying freaking 8 or 9%. And just think about that. It's like, nobody else.
Think about it, bro. On a $4 million house, dog, my mortgage is about to, I'm doing an interest only loan. I'm about to be paying like $8,800 a month, bro. It's fucking ridiculous. on a $4 million house, bro. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. It's just like if you had fucked off credit, you'd be paying $24,000 a month.
What, bro? You'd be probably try $40,000 a month, bro. You gotta remember my loan with a 3.4% APR with property tax and everything, bro. You know, it was like 26. You know what I'm saying, with A1 credit. So like, you know, imagine, bro. You have to like it's not a joke. Do me a favor. What type of things can be removed from one of these credit sweeps?
They can do bankruptcies, foreclosures, and
How do they how do they fucking remove a bankruptcy, bro?
Bro, listen to this. So one of my buddies, when I first did mine, and this is a trip, bro. So one of my buddies that I told him about it. So he's like, all right, I'm going to go sign up. You know, what's the worst going to happen? Because he was scared about getting credit. So he had a 501, dude. He had like 16 or 17 derogs. And derogatory is just bad.
Christ.
No, but listen to this. He had a bankruptcy on there, and he's just like, dude, he hasn't applied for anything in like the last 10 years because he's been so afraid. So, anyways, he did it and everything. And they ended up hooking it up, got the bankruptcy off, got the derogs off. He went from a 501 to a 720 within 60 days.
Jesus
fucking nuts,
Christ.
dude. He was so scared to sign up for PG&E, to, like for his house.
If you have 15, 16, 17 derogs and you have bankruptcy, that type of shit, I mean, people should be able to pay fucking 25 grand for that type of shit. That's just...
Yeah, 100%. Like, he was so scared, like I said, to sign up for PG&E. Like, he had his wife do it. Like, I mean, he was scared to freaking do anything.
Bro, hold on,
now
dude,
like,
seriously, bro. I'm sorry, man. I've never, ever heard of a bankruptcy being removed. That's fucking nuts. So can they remove liens?
yeah, so if it's on your credit report and if it's attached to your house, no. But if it's on your credit report, yes. And what can happen is obviously they get it sealed so it can't come back on to your credit report. So if it's on your house, yeah, it's going to stay on your house.
No, I'm talking about like I got into a car accident.
Yeah.
And the car accident was a Porsche. And what happened was with Porsche, they have zero, there's no grace period at all. They have no forbearance, no nothing. They don't fucking, no
they
love.
Got no chill, bro.
And so a 30-day late it happened. And so what happened was they immediately was like, okay, we got to fucking, we're taking the car back. We're going to fucking repo it. But the crazy part is the car was in an accident. So the car got fixed, blah, blah, whatever. But at the end of the day, they put a lien on my account for fucking $72,000. I was like, yo, what the fuck are you guys crazy? The car was already fixed, everything, boom. But because the car was a total loss, the bottom line is they put the whole amount and it was a lien.
Yeah, on your shit.
I just had to fucking deal with it with court, but I didn't know that could be removed. That's crazy.
Yeah, because
that was on for like 6-7 years, bro. It was a bitch. So
yeah,
okay.
So and the thing is, you going through all the court and all that bullshit. These guys know exactly what to say, how to do it. I mean, they're good. I mean,
no, dude. I told you I want my brother-in-law to use it, and I have a couple other people I want to bring up there. I told you, and your boy hit me back. He's like, yeah, fam, don't worry about it. I got you. You know, the last one was last time Rob was on the show. It did well, so I'm like really happy about it. My last question, bro. Will derogatories, will they re-report after they've been removed from the report after your boy did the credit sweep?
Yeah, they won't. And that was one of the things that I asked him because, again, is like I want to get some of these NFL guys in there, you know, my buddies, my family, especially myself. So, no, they won't jump back on your credit report because, again, they go to the courts and they have it sealed. So there's no way for it to get back onto your credit report. So once it's off, I mean, you basically got a clean slate. And I mean, think about it. It's really stressful if you have bad credit. I mean, it is on the back of your mind whether you're going to admit it or not. Because, I mean, like me, every first of the month, I make sure I'm paying off all my credit cards no matter what. Like, it's on the back of my mind. So if you have shitty credit, it definitely is on the back of your mind.
Nah, for sure. 100%. You know, honestly, to tell you the truth, my credit is great and I don't have issues right now. I mean, in the future, this is such an insane, like, you know, ace in your pocket. Like, this is such a crazy card to pull out. Like, you know, like I have this, and, you know, in the back pocket. Now, I'm really excited that I have this, you know, to use. I mean, I'm being serious, you know. So like, I'm like literally spacing off right now, thinking about fucking off credit, doing something stupid. If that had ever happened, boom, I have somebody that could help me, which is, I'm praying this lasts for a long time. But at the same time, I'm going to keep maintaining my shit. But listen, Behind the Bar listeners, if you're out there and you do have a fucked up situation, and you know what, I'm going to be real with you. $2,500, it may sound a little high, but depending on how bad your situation is, there's some people who know how to do things themselves. Again, you may be able to do it. It might be a little more work, and depending on what money is, but for $1,000, it changes the game. It's a different level of what these people could do. And actually, what you might do is you might get derogatory as well to your credit. The thing is, these guys are sweeping it and they're sealing it so it doesn't come back, which is crazy.
Yeah,
so,
it's crazy. And one of the things is too, Ben, is when these guys sign up, right? Because last time you had a lot of your followers, a lot of your fans take advantage of it, and it was great too, right? It's because, and there's nothing to be ashamed of, right? It's just like, fuck, let's just get it done. But when you sign up, somebody will get back to you probably within a day or two, just because again is a lot of your followers took advantage of it and it was great. So yeah, once you sign up, don't trip. If you need to, shoot me a DM at Ballin. I could put you directly with the owner. I moved actually a couple of your followers. It was funny, they DM me, they're like, hey, I signed up, and I was like, let me text the owner and get you to the front of the line. So I was just like, hey, these are Ben Baller's followers. I got to make sure they're taken care of. So yeah, I skipped them over a couple of hundred people, just to get them in the front of the line. So,
no, I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course, man. It's just to help you out, to help your followers out. I mean,
well, man, you hear that, guys? That is definitely some love. That's blessings right there. Make sure you go to www.repairtruecredit.com/Ben Baller. Make sure you go there because you will get the huge discount, the $1,500 off. It'll be $1,000. Yo, if your credit is fucked up, I highly suggest you take advantage of this offer. And no matter what Ballin says, I mean, who knows, at the moment now, if they could do this now, man, I would do it, especially in these times. And once again, to my boy Rob, aka at Ballin, I really appreciate you coming on the show and spitting that real shit, man.
Yeah, of course, bro. I got you. Hey, and enjoy your trip too, brother.
All right, brother. Hey, man, God bless you. And Miles, man, throw some music on, put some little Lakey Lake, and we'll be right back, guys. What up, y'all? Gotta thank my boy Rob, aka at Ballin, coming on the show, blessing it. I don't know how this is possible, but I'm just gonna say this. I got folks who I know, homies, who have strategically done bankruptcies, and then others who had to do a bankruptcy. If this dude can really remove bankruptcies, man, I'm tell you that's worth more than $5,000-$10,000. That's worth $25,000, depending on how bad your bankruptcy or whatever is. This is fucking crazy because, you get a bankruptcy, you get a clean slate, but then for 7 years, your credit's fucked. If they can remove that shit for G-Ball because you're part of it Behind the Baller podcast, yo, that is life-changing for real. So check it out. This Monday, August 31st, my Ben Baller the Chain, all gold, digital scale, goes on sale exclusively only on the network app. Go download the network app. It may be a shit show, but you never fucking know. All right? There's going to be 600 gold digital scales up for sale. Yes, very small amount. I should make 5,000. I fucking know. It's too late. It was during the COVID shit. I had this planned out fucking in January, and then COVID slowed it down. Boom. Look, we're 6-7 months later. We're here now. Okay? So it is dropping August 31st, this Monday. Do not sleep. All right? Just be following my Instagram, my Twitter for the times and everything. Go out there. And yes, I'm going to break the app. I would break any app. Like I said, I will break the sneakers app. I don't give a fuck whose app it is. It is what it is. When you have fucking 60, 70,000 people trying to buy something, it's what it is. And I don't want 50,000 gold money counters out there. I don't want 50,000, whatever you call it out there. Anything gold, whatever. But this is the latest of my BBDTC gold, I would say, accessory, appliance, collab, with Network, and I've used it. It's dope. Check out for the videos that are coming out. Again, weigh gold, weigh your fucking one touches, weigh money, weigh cash. If you got $1,000, it should weigh 100 grams. If you have them in $100 bills, you know what I'm saying? Each bill should be a gram. Of course, weigh your weed. See if fucking, your local dispensary didn't really give you 3.5 on your eighth, or whatever the fuck it may be. Weigh whatever the fuck you want to. It is fun. It is on sale for $175 on Monday. It will sell out very fast. Just letting you guys know what's going on. Tomorrow, I should be dropping. I'm 99.9% sure, but that 99.9%, who fucking knows? I'm pretty sure Blake has his cards now. We did a dual autograph for Blake Jamison's Mike Trout collaboration card. He did the art for the entire card. I just did the bling, did the iced out border. But we're doing a limited edition 10, well, we're just doing only 10, right? Autograph cards, dual autos. They come with a certificate. He signed 10, I signed 10. He signed it in purple, I signed it in royal blue. And there's 10 for sale. There will be 5 for sale on bbdtc.com tomorrow. Only selling 5. I might throw up a couple other things as far as the hobby, but my Derek Jeter cards came in 2 days ago or 3 days ago. So Derek Jeter cards came, and that means that I got to go to Beckett next week, get them authenticated and all that stuff, and I'll be doing all that. There will not be a Derek Jeter 101 for sale. It was already sold a long time ago. This is, again, let me explain to you guys. Next week, I'm just giving you a little fair warning. Derek Jeter is obviously going to be my best selling autograph because this is a hot card. There's 10 autographs from Jeter that are already in the set. The gold chain has been shipped out, confirmed. I don't know who the fuck got it. They didn't tell me. It was obviously over 60,000 print run. I don't know who got it. If somebody listening to this show, for the love of God, if you have a 1-1 gold Ben Baller card, I don't give a fuck what it is. I already know it's not the Trout. The guy for the Ichiro wants $50,000, which I'm not going to give him. Anybody else who has a reasonable fucking sense in their fucking head, if you want to sell me a 1-1 gold card of any of the cards, please, I'll cash you out. Well, cost you what, $20? Or maybe you bought 40 cards, whatever, to cost you a couple $100. Look, I'm ready to fucking help you out and break you off G's. Let me know. Email benballdidthecard@gmail.com. But yeah, Derek Jeter autographs are going to drop next weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend. And they're going to go fucking fast. The last thing that I want to say is on bbdtc.com, I sold Cause toys over the weekend. They went fucking super fast, and I'm going to be selling more toys. I'm going to be selling like 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10 toys, probably once a week, drop them until, I get rid of things I need. Now, none of the prices are going down on the toys. If anything, I'm selling at a great time. I just really have no space. Prices for the toys that I'm dropping this weekend will be very fair. They'll be market, but again, not like it's fucked up. They will be fair as hell, and they will sell. I'm just letting you guys know. The market will go up. You guys will benefit. I don't have the space. Now, I could put them in storage, but it's like, man, I'm weird about that. Like, I want to actually see the fucking toys. So, stay on the lookout for that. That'll probably be Saturday or something that I'm selling the toys and everything. And, back to the hobby. I want to break down something real quick so you guys understand. My Topps Chrome set, all right, my limited edition, my very limited edition Topps Chrome set is dropping next week, okay? Now, if you are a part of the 582 Montgomery Club, if you're a Montgomery Club member, which is that VIP member with Topps, tomorrow there will be a pre-sale. You're probably going to get an email or something. You will get 1 box per membership. That is it. Okay? Now, for the rest of them, there will be a raffle that begins on Monday. The raffle opens on Topps.com. The raffle will last 48 hours. Anyone can enter. All right. Thursday morning, winners will be selected and notified that they have the ability to purchase one box. And when you get that notification, you only have 48 hours to purchase that box. Now, I'm supposed to be getting 2 Topps Ben Baller Did the Card Chrome sets tomorrow. I should get 2 boxes tomorrow, so I'm going to be showing them all over my fucking social media, of course. But understand that I was told that Topps has went through severe bot fucking blocking and all that. And don't try to fucking set up the raffle with 15 different email addresses. They're going to be able to tell because of shipping address and things like that. So, I want the collectors to have a chance, and it's going to be fucking dope. The retail price will be $250 per box. All right. I don't know where the fuck people got this information that it was $500. It's not. But with all the shit that's in there, it's going to be worth fucking $500 easily, if not even double that. All right. I'm going to be selling 10, a numbered 1 through 10, Ben Baller Gold autograph boxes on bbdtc.com for $999. That is a steal. They're going to go very fucking fast. It's obviously less than even my rare autographs. I'm just doing this to fucking help some homies out. And this is where you are going to make some money, because the shit that's in these boxes, man, there's 200 subjects on base cards, base card parallels. Parallels fall 1 in every 4 packs. There's green refractor parallel, that's numbered to 99. There's blue refractor parallel, numbered to 75. Gold refractor parallel, numbered to 50. Orange refractor parallel, numbered to 25. Red refractor parallel, numbered to 5. Super fractor parallel, numbered 1 of 1. There's fucking gonna be money in this box. No joke. All right, as far as inserts, the 1985 Topps baseball inserts, 25 subjects, 1 in every 12 packs. The gold refractor parallels of that will be numbered to 50. Orange refractor parallels of that will be numbered to 25. Red refractor parallels will be numbered to 5. Super fractor parallel, again, will be numbered 1 of 1 in that Topps 85 baseball insert. All right. Now, the Ben Baller Diamond die cuts, 15 subjects. Okay. I designed these. There's 1 per box. The gold refractor parallel will be numbered to 50. Orange refractor parallel numbered to 25. Red refractor parallel numbered to 5. Again, the super fractor parallel, the rarest of the rare, 1 of 1. Okay. Autograph cards. Gold refractor parallel autograph card will be numbered to 50. Orange refractor parallel card will be numbered 25. Red refractor parallel numbered to 5. And the super fractor parallel autograph card will be numbered 1 of 1. All right, guys. So this is not a fucking game. They're being really serious about this whole situation with my Topps Chrome set, my specific Ben Baller Did the Card BBDTC Topps Chrome set. It is much rare, way rarer than the fucking Sapphire set, way rarer than any other Topps Chrome set they've ever done. Why? Don't know. They've treated me very well. I've treated them very well. We've all done well together. And, again, good luck. I was able to get a certain amount of boxes, giving 2 or 3 away next week on the podcast. Stay tuned. I'm giving 2 or 3 away autographed ones. They will be either silver, blue, red, but not it's gonna be gold. It's gonna be a different color, but they'll be special. If it's 3, I'll get 1 or 2, 1 or 3, 2 or 3, 3 or 3. If it's 2, it's gonna be 1 or 2, 2 or 2. I'm gonna number them. They're gonna be only for Behind the Baller listeners, so stay tuned for that. Obviously, the contest will go on Twitter, and I'm just blessing people. There are about 10 to 12 people, friends and family, and some people in the hobby who I've promised to buy them at retail from me. That's fine. I'm taking care of that. And other than that, that is fucking it. I got nothing for nobody. I have about 150 friends, good friends, homies, who have all hit me up. And I know for a fact that 135 of them don't collect cards. So I'm sorry I can't help you guys out on that one. It's just, there's not enough supply for the demand. Okay? Thank you guys again. You know how much I fucking appreciate the hobby and everyone who supports me regardless, but just supports Ben Baller, supports the podcast and everything. We're making moves. I hope to give you guys some news soon about the podcast. But meanwhile, we're going to keep it pushing. Dust Brothers, Ben Baller, we just kick that ass. You know what I'm saying? We kick ass. We come in here and we do our thing every week, twice a week, and I really give you guys as much game as I can. Meanwhile, like I said, I am taking a break. We're spending 4 or 5 days in San Diego. The kids start school on Monday, the 31st. It's going to be a fucking nightmare. 4 hours of virtual school with the kids. They will not be going to physical school in a long time. 3 fucking kids. This shit is going to be a bitch. Meanwhile, we got a sick-ass waterfall, big-ass house, a lot of fucking yard, right next to the fucking beach. And yeah, we hit the San Diego Zoo. If you are a parent, or if you're just an animal lover and you've never been to San Diego Zoo, you already know. There's no zoo in America like the San Diego Zoo. This is definitely the biggest zoo in the country. Like I said, you could fucking walk from Soho to fucking Midtown, and it wouldn't be as fucking far as this fucking, this thing is crazy. They also have a private safari, which is like 20 minutes away from the zoo, but we haven't done that yet. I've been wanting to, but it's like, look, we saw tigers, fucking gorillas, and fucking pythons, and orangutans, and elephants, and fucking hippos, and all kinds of shit. You know what? For educational purposes, man, they people say, oh, the zoo's bad. And Peter said, man, fuck, you know what? My kids want to see animals. It's as much as it sucks and they're in the wrong inhabited or whatever. You know what? It's educational. We got to do what we can to show our kids, that my kids love animals since they were, since they can barely talk. And we had a good time. Alcohol is the price of nightclubs at the fucking place. It's hilarious. You buy fucking 2 micheladas, it's like $40. It's like, goddamn. But again, very interesting. You are not allowed in the park without a face mask. I ain't gonna lie to you, for London, it was a little difficult. It's not that he can't, he has asthma, he can't breathe. It's just awkward for him because he feels like it's an obstruction to his breathing. But I told him, I said, hey man, we could use the fucking oximeter and the pulsometer to show you that your oxygen level is still the same. It just seems like it's difficult and whatever. And it was difficult for me. I'm out of shape, I'm fucking 208 pounds, hot as fuck. And understand this, 82 degrees in San Diego is equivalent to like 95 in LA. It's fucking different down here, And I don't know, had a good time. Park was not able to sell over half capacity. I had no issue bumping into anybody. Boom, we were at 8. It's fucking annoying. I wish people would understand how serious this virus is and how fucking ugly shit is going to get in November when flu season hits. And people just need to look, if we did all this shit a long time ago and everyone really enforced the fucking masks and the social distancing, we'd be good. But cases are dropping. It's giving me hope. It's giving me faith. And I appreciate it. Now, I want to end the show by saying this. I see a lot of people who aren't in the best position to make a demand or, call a shot, but they might have an opportunity to receive an offer. Some receive few, some receive a lot. And a lot of women, make memes and they talk all the time. They say, hey, just know your worth. Know what your value is. Don't ever settle for less and know your value, And even, girls who live in a one-bedroom apartment in the hood and are sleeping on a fucking, cardboard box, whatever, like, yeah, you still got to know your value. Yes, that is true to a certain extent. But you have to understand, life ain't fair. And you got a lot of people who pass up on opportunities because they have the wrong people in their ears. And let's say, for instance, someone's like offered a car and they're like, man, fuck that shit. That motherfucker got way more money, has some bullshit. You need to get a Rolls Royce. Why the fuck's he trying to offer you a fucking Honda Accord? And people have the wrong people giving them the advice. And I just want you to understand, look, women, I get it. When it comes to giving up your body, giving up your soul, giving up your mind, being in a relationship and certain things, you got to go in there with love first. You have to take your time to get to know somebody, whether it be a job, guys going out there and, you're talented in rapping, talented in singing, women, same thing. And then you get someone approaches you and they offer you something. Yes, you just need to get the right person's advice. If you need to make a super fast decision and you can't, then maybe at that point, yeah, man, it's a coin toss. But for the most part, what I want to say is too many people are like, know your worth, know your worth. That don't apply to everybody, because you could pass up on 5 or 6 offers that were good. They didn't seem good to you, but they were good. And then guess what? You end up with nothing. So then what is your worth after all that? You've passed up on the Honda Accord. You've passed up on, an apartment, not a house. You passed up on certain things. Again, you may not be worth $1 billion. Yes, of course, there's no price on a soul. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about women who are demanding too much, men who are demanding too much, or people who think they're obligated or entitled to certain amounts of things. And I'm talking about monetary levels, hours of time, someone else's precious time. All I'm saying is, I recently saw a girl who would always say, man, this guy ain't shit, boom, complaining about whatever. She's a single mom. She's just always has her fist up. She always feels like everyone has ulterior motive. And she's like, you gotta know your worth. Well, you know what? She's like 43 now, and she's just gotten more bitter and bitter, and she's turned down things and whatever. And at a certain point, you gotta let your guard down. Because like I said, you turn down 5 or 6 opportunities, and then you got nothing, and then you're mad. So what is your value? Is it 0? I'm being real. I'm being honest. Don't just take the fucking first offer, And some people might only get 1 offer, but still, don't take the first. Your odds are better than that. I'm just saying, yes, know your value. But not everyone's value is at 100. Not everyone's value is at 87. Some people might be a motherfucking 32. Some of y'all might be a 7. It may suck, and you may not want to hear the truth. But again, you got to go out there and put the work in. All right? I hear so many people, I'm never going to get a chance to get this fucking gold money counter. I'm not going to get a chance to get your gold scale or your Topps Chrome box or blah, blah. Man, put some motherfucking positive energy in the air, bro. Manifest some shit, man. Go out there and do some good deeds. Feel good about yourself. Like, yo, man, I got a shot, man. I'll figure it out. Boom. You know what? If I don't, yeah, it'll happen. Just put some good energy in the air. And I've been doing that the same thing. And look, man, blessings have been coming back. Put some good energy out there. Look at the glass half full. Yes, there's sometimes, especially with COVID and shit like that, I'm like, yo, look, I just got to be real. And I got to just keep it 100 with myself and say, yo, everything is trash right now. All right, cool. Take your ass to go to sleep, smoke some weed, drink some wine or something. Wake up and shake all that shit off and come with some positive energy. That's all I'm trying to spread here on Behind the Baller. And that's all the time we have today. And I just want to let you guys know that I love you guys. I really do. I can't explain to you or express the level of just appreciation that I have for you guys who listen to 45 minutes, an hour and a half, whatever. The K-Town Hustler Series 3 is coming. There have been some roadblocks, obviously. A lot of shit has happened in the last little bit. And I'm writing down notes. And I'm going to have to do a part 4 too. Because there's no way I can cover 2005 to 2020, which is just not realistic. So 2005 might go to 2011. And then 2012 will get almost up to date. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Because most of you people should probably know. But when London is born, a lot of shit happens, so who knows? And Miles has a hard time doing 3-4 episodes, so I got to give Miles a break, man. But yo, again, that is it. Please, again, you'd be surprised. Word of mouth is a motherfucker. Travels fast. Tell people about the show. Tell someone to subscribe. And if you're not subscribing, please hit that subscribe button. And again, yo, remember, this is not your practice life, all right? And you always got to make it a great day. And we're out, y'all. Yo, Lakey, take us to the crib, homie. All right, people. Peace.